Love endures long and is patient and kind. Love is never envious nor boils over with jealousy. It's not boastful or vainglorious, and it does not display itself haughtily. It is not conceited, arrogant, inflated with pride. It is not rude or unmannerly and doesn't act unbecomingly. Love, God's love in us, does not insist on its own rights or its own way, for it is not self-seeking. It is not touchy or fretful or resentful. It takes no account of the evil done to it. It pays no attention to a suffered wrong. It does not rejoice at injustice and unrighteousness, but rejoices when right and truth prevail. Love bears up under anything and everything that comes. It's ever ready to believe the best of every person. Its hopes are faithless under all circumstances, and it endures everything without weakening. Why? Because love never fails, never fades out or becomes obsolete or comes to an end. When you look in the mirror every morning, this is the person you ought to be trying to become. If you focus on becoming this person, you'll notice your faith will work a lot easier. You'll notice things will start operating in your life better. Do you notice how many things in this particular passage deal with being offended? The devil tries to come in and cause offense. That's one of his tools. Tries to get us offended at one another. Walking in love will keep you out of that. Not taking account of a suffered wrong. See, if you're not walking in love, I'll tell you something else will help you, is if you're believing God for things, it helps your love walk, because you won't get out of love and get offended at people realizing that it could cost you what it is that you're believing for. Think of things that way. I've got too many things I'm believing for to get mad at somebody. I've got too many things that I desire, that I've got my faith out for me personally, my family, for this church, to let somebody offend me. For me to step out of that love walk. Now, when you start looking at things that way, it starts helping you. Things operate easier for you. Now, I didn't say it was easy to walk in love all the time. Because sometimes people know which buttons to push in your life. And offense and things that operate against where love is concerned have to do oftentimes with our emotions. Now, love itself is not an emotion, but it does affect our emotions. Have you ever noticed when somebody offends you, how it affects your emotions? When you're offended, are you in a real good mood? No. That's why you have to guard that. You have to guard against these things. That's one of the ways that Satan will bait you, is through offense. He'll try to get you offended at any number of people in your life. You cannot afford to. You cannot afford to get offended because you're believing God for too many things in your life. Faith works by love. If you're going to be a person who operates by faith, which you are, then hand in hand with that, dovetailed with that, is you're going to have to walk in love. We're going to have to work on our love. We're going to have to grow. Just as you would grow in faith, so we can grow in walking in love.